Hello YouTubers, this is the Noobifier. The Aegis Vulcan concept sale is almost over, and with the new Q&A, I wanted to focus on two things that popped up. So here are two additional reasons to buy a Vulcan in 2 minutes and 19 seconds. These two answers stand out to me, and if my interpretation holds true, they expand what we might expect this ship to do. Being a mercenary PMC, enemy contact will always be interested in large escort missions with many moving parts. However, there's a real possibility that a single hull D may need nothing more than a couple heavy fighters. We already know the Vulcan will replenish ammo as one of its primary functions. However, CIG's answers to one of the questions seems to have opened up two more possibilities. CIG confirmed that there's nothing specifically preventing the player from using their own drones to perform weapon swaps. If you expand on this, having a Vulcan as a service support ship for a fleet of fighters would allow for changes in weapon configurations even when too far from actual support. We expect this function from a Crucible. However, having a ship of that size will itself need an escort and complicate a simple mission. Factoring in the single bay and the time to land, then manually swapping weapons seems more laborious than simply flying up to the Vulcan and having one of the drones remove a weapon, while another attaches one. Swapping energy for ballistic, distortion, or whatever else is inbound down the pipeline may prove to be a real force multiplier. If the fighter pilot only needs to tailor their loadout to get back into the fight, the Vulcan seems to offer a unique advantage. Compounding its value even further, it can also still do all the things it's supposed to, like missile hardpoints, top up fuel, and perform basic repairs. I actually feel that having a Vulcan as part of any small escort detail may become standard operating procedure within our org. The second takeaway that I got from the Q&A has to do with something that was mentioned in the original salvage design document from 2015. With the Reclaimer coming out in 3.1, I've just updated the job series for salvage. That's linked in the description, and it's going to be linked at the end of the video if you'd like to check that out. The Q&A also confirmed that drone mechanics would allow them to pick up items from locations other than the ship's crib, and then could even deliver them elsewhere. This fits the Vulcan into a salvage scenario. The Vulcan crew could assist a Reclaimer crew by picking parts and siphoning fuel from a derelict in conjunction. Even though the drones aren't specifically designed for salvage, this seems to be a natural pairing between the Vulcan and the Reclaimer. The Vulcan does all the fine work, and the Reclaimer does the heavy lifting. And then there's still also that secondary benefit, as the Vulcan can also still provide its natural role as a support ship for the operation. Thanks very much for spending your time with me. I'll close out with an observation. Normally I don't flat out recommend any ship universally, especially at a price point of $200. I will say that there are ships that cost 4 times more that offer much worse gameplay potential. To me, the perfect fleet for a couple friends who plan to avoid PvP would be a Vulcan and a Cutlass Black. Like the Cutlass, the Vulcan seems to fill a wide range at a relatively accessible price. Feel free to skip the sale and buy it in game. Stay tuned for more 3.1 as it's right around the corner and I'm going to be breaking it down for you. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse.